All right. This is for you, big time. All right, I'm not even looking. Here we go. Hey,
6 on hard play and a hard 6.
Hard 6? That's a hard 6, old timer. That's not bad for me. That's not bad for me, is it, sister? It is Sister Sledge. There we go. It's me and you. You know what I'm saying? 100. Hard 800. Me and you, big time. Me and you. You can buy yourself another suit with this roll. 44. 44, big time. 2,000. 2,000. 100. 2,000. 2,000. 100. 2,000. 44!
8 easy, easy 8. 5 and a 3, it's a front line winner. Bam.
I want to talk about this. You talked a little bit about your friendship with Paul Thomas Anderson. We keep calling him PTA, but I bet you don't. He's just Paul.
He's Paul, yeah. Paul.
Yeah. So when did that happen? When did it start?
Oh God, hard 8. Hard 8. I can still see him right now. The first day I met him, it was on in a casino in Reno.
Craps table.
Yeah, craps table. We met early that day. We did a fitting or something, and then I shot that night, and then I left. And then I went to LA like a bunch of weeks later, and he was there, and we screwed around, and we just became fast friends. That's not how Paul worked. You know, he met people, he liked people, he was loyal to them, he became friends with them. He's still like that with so many people, you know.
Well, you're in 5 of the 6 movies he's made.
I'm in.
What the hell was going on with you during There Will Be Blood?
I said no more. I've had enough of you. Me and Daniel Day-Lewis cannot coexist on the same set. There's not enough room for our 2 massive egos. It was just that time, really. It was like he had made a film, and
well, it's the
there
first
wasn't
movie
a part for
he
me.
had I mean, here in Hard 8, I can look at you and see this guy. I could see you looking at the wonderful Phil Baker Hall with that craps table and saying, "Old timer," you know. I don't wait for old people. I'm going to have a cigarette.
I'm now look at me now. I want to do that scene with my younger self.
That's it.
Oy vey.
But then you work against him in Boogie Nights, right? Boogie Nights is a wonderful movie with scene after scene, but everybody remembers you in the scene where you finally get the nerve to kiss Mark Wahlberg's Dirk Diggler character, and then it becomes F-word heaven again.
Yeah.
I'm a idiot.
Yeah.
So what is Paul Thomas Anderson seeing in you?
I don't know. I think I don't know. He's just written these parts for me, and then that's me. And There Will Be Blood, there wasn't a part. You know, I wasn't coming to him while he wrote that script. Even though I remember helping him out with doing a reading of the script once and stuff, but I think he's always looking for me in there. But he didn't find me in that one, and that's kind of nice. Well, ultimately, the idea is that not the idea. What's happened is that our friendship is the priority, and I think it happened a long time ago. And so, if I was never in another Paul Thomas Anderson movie, I'd be fine.
No.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be, and meaning like. I've already been in 5 of them. Like everyone else is, you know what I mean? Like the people who have never been in one of his movies, it's like you gotta make room.
That's very unselfish of you as an actor.
No, I've been given a lot from him, and I've given a lot to his films, you know, and it's very pleasurable, and it's been a great thing. But our friendship that's been born out of that, I think, is very important to me. And I'd rather keep that at the forefront. I'd rather not worry about being in his films.
Well, in Magnolia seemed to be, you're the nurse in that. And I remember always you on the phone saying, think of this as a scene in the movie where you're going to help this guy find his son. This is the scene. This is going to be the scene. When you are talking to him about doing this kind of movie, is that just the basis for a scene and that you work it out together, or is it all written?
It's written. He's quite a good writer. And so like that scene was written. There's many scenes that you do with Paul that are written. It doesn't mean there's not improv, because that will happen. He's also likes that too. He's a filmmaker first and foremost. He's a filmmaker, you know, and he's looking for life, you know, and so he tries to write really good stuff, and he does. And so like, you know, the scene that you were talking about with Joaquin, all those scenes are written, you know, and they're wonderfully actable.
Because I was thinking of Punch Drunk Love, where Adam Sandler again, you're on the phone, he's on the phone, he's screaming, there's a million yous coming out, and you're saying, shut up, shut up, shut up.
That's written.
It's written. All shut up.
Yeah, yeah. It's
all
just shut,
five,
shut,
shut
shut.
up.
There was like 3 shots. It was like shut, shut, shut. And I remember thinking like, how the hell did but people do that, you know. And he did that, and so like, no, that wasn't me. That's why it's so deliberate. That's what makes it so funny. Is like shut, shut, shut. You know, he wrote it, so like I knew it was deliberate.
Shut, 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 shut up! Shut up!
But that doesn't mean that there aren't things that have been improv in his films by us, but that's always together. It happens together, you know, and if it doesn't work, he's like, go back to the script, you know what I mean? You know, he's a real writer. He respects the work.
I think it's enviable that you have that relationship, just as you do. Oh, Bennett Miller hasn't made 6 movies yet to put you in, but he did Capote with you, and then you do Moneyball.
Yeah,
you know, that's a great art how that you're doing.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it's not really art how, but
it's still.
Art's pissed. No, I had a great time. I had a great, but I heard Art's pissed. Sorry, Art. I really didn't.
You're going to apologize to him publicly?
I have any chance I get. I'm like,
You're going to apologize to Art.
It was the part that was written.
We think of you as a serious actor, you know? That's it. It is. I see you on the cover of the New York Times Magazine being thoughtful.
Yeah, that picture.
Yeah, very thoughtful.
Yes.
And yet, you're kind of a nut in many ways.
Yes,
you know, so that happens, and it's good. I mean that in a
good
way.
Absolutely.
But when you take what I would call the guilty pleasure kind of movie, when you're the villain in Mission Impossible 3, do you do that on, you say, I need to do this, I need to break out of this?
I just think that's going to be fun, to be honest. It's like, there's a lot more of me in those movies than people, I think, realize, you know?
Really? You're torturing.
No, the fun part of it, you know, wanting to have a good time, meaning that there isn't, the character study of it isn't really as three-dimensional as it's going to get. In those movies, you know, that character in Mission Impossible was only so deep, you know what I mean? But there was an energy about him. There was something to play that had to be played quite well and with a dedication about who that guy is, you know? There was a role, there was a job to be done. And it was fun to play that role without having to kind of there wasn't an emotional weight to it, if I can say that. And there's certain jobs that you can take on sometimes that are fun and visceral and are very imaginative and they're exciting, but they don't have the emotional depth. And sometimes that's not a good thing, but sometimes it is okay because of the kind of movie it's in and the kind of story it's in. And you just have a lot of fun playing it and people have a lot of fun watching it. And I'm all for that.
Well, you know, when we end the show, it's always song.
Really?
Last time, well, don't say that to me. We did reggae when it was on Jack Goes Boating. And, yeah, I know, you don't ever like it, but nonetheless,
I can't sing.
That's wrong, because people who see The Master will know.
I know.
I don't ask a whole song.
Oh my God.
I ask there's a scene in The Master that I love.
I'm not singing that.
That little bit of it. It's on a slow boat to China. Oh, you know what? It's easy to do.
I won't sing that, Peter.
No, you won't. All right, I was going to sing it. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, but I'm not asking that. When you won the, why can I do it?
You know, I like
You're the
that you
most
did it. I
fearless
like that you did it.
actor
I'm so scared right
in
now.
the
I can't
world.
even tell you.
Just
I'm
petrified. I've reduced Philip Seymour Hoffman to a jelly mass of fear and loathing, probably too. That's coming into that. When you won the Oscar, you did a little Van Morrison, which is so easy.
Did I?
It was just love you.
Oh yeah, love, 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 love to love, love to love, to love, to love, to love, to love, to love, to love.
I'm counting that as a song.
Yeah, that's what he says. I
It's
think that's what, yeah, love, love to love, to love, to love, to love, to love, to love, yeah.
It's not on a slow boat to China.
No, it's a great song.
And
though.
I hope that you sing that on your bike ride home. Anyway, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You are a
Always.
master. And
Thanks,
you're
man.
not going to get me into a religious cult, but nonetheless, that was great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.